Good morning, Beans. Today I wanted to answer one of my top asked questions, which is how I stay consistent on the mat. So one of the things is I usually have about the same 5 to 10 shapes that I take. And if I don't know what to do, that's 9 times out of 10 where I'm going. So finding those 5 to 10 shapes that don't usually require you much warm up, that you can always go to, is very helpful. Another tip for staying consistent for me that I have said a ton and will say a million times over is to keep your mat out somewhere you see it. If you see it, you are more likely to get on it. Even if it's for 5 minutes, it will make a difference over no minutes. A big part of how I was able to stay consistent early on was I was always practicing in places that were not necessarily traditional places to practice. So challenge yourself to practice in small spaces, different spaces than you're used to, and it won't be so strange if you have to ask your body to do so maybe when you're traveling. Something that I've done a lot more recently, like more so this year, I would say, is taking a lot more classes, just getting myself out of my normal movement patterns, because your body's going to go where it wants to go. So it's not naturally going to go where it doesn't want to, which means that you might get stuck. My last tip is to find something that really draws you to your mat, like maybe a space heater, a funky sunset light. Maybe it's your favorite playlist. Maybe it's watching somebody who really motivates you. Doing something that really sparks that motivation and creative juices. Happy practicing.